I want to quickly talk to you about the top 10 easy business loans for a new business from big national banks. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sort of Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about the top 10 startup loans from big national banks. We are going to talk about easy business loans for a new business from those big traditional national banks, okay? Number 10, we have Chase. Our score, 7.5 over 10. So Chase, the conditions are at least 3 months in business and a strong multi-product relationship with the bank, and branch application only. So if you are a startup, you want to go to a Chase branch to get the application started, okay? And with Chase, you have business line of credit, and the amount starts at $10,000. Business loans, the amount starts at $5,000, and they also offer SBA financing, small business administration, okay? They also offer equipment financing. They have trade financing also, and they also offer commercial real estate financing for your startups. And for the CRE, the loan starts at $50,000. Okay. Overall, you need to have a strong relationship with Chase to even get a startup loan here. Okay. Number 10, folks, Chase 7.5 over 10. Number 9, we have Citibank. Our score 8 over 10. And with Citibank, the conditions are at least 3 months in business and a strong MPR, a strong relationship with the bank. And here also, they only take branch applications. If you have a startup, you need to go to a branch. So here you have business installment loans. So loans from $5,000 to $5 million. You can use the money to finance equipment, expanding operations, or other specific long-term needs. They also offer business lines of credit. So here you go from $10,000 to $5 million. You can use the fund. You can draw from the line of credit. You can manage your short-term, recurring, or unexpected cash flow needs. And if you are a startup, if you have a new business in the healthcare space, they do have healthcare practice finance. Here you have loans from $250,000 to $5 million that allow you to acquire, refinance, or expand a medical, dental, or vet practice. Okay. They also offer commercial mortgages. Loans go from $250,000 to $5 million. Okay, so this is really good. But those are secured loans, okay, that you can use to buy, refinance, or renovate your business space with fixed or variable cost. Okay, so this is really good. So when you think about Citibank, you also think about a constellation of funding programs for new business. But again, you need to go to a branch. You need to apply at a branch. Number 8, folks, we have Wells Fargo. Our score 8 over 10. With Wells Fargo, they want you to have at least 9 months in business and a strong multi-product relationship with the bank, and branch applications only. Sometimes they will accept a phone application, but it's just a lot better to go to a branch. Okay. So with the Wells Fargo, you don't have a loan, you have a business line of credit. So they have a Wells Fargo business line of credit. So they actually, the loan amount, the line amount goes from $5,000 to $100,000, revolving credit line, and no collateral required. You have automatic enrollment in a free rewards program. You also have the Wells Fargo Prime line of credit. Here, the amount are higher. You have $100,000 to $500,000 revolving credit line, but this must be secured by business assets, and you have monthly interest-only payments, and this is really good. And you also have, they also are active in small business administration lending. So we're talking about 7A and 504. Okay, with 7A through Wells Fargo, you can actually get a loan up to $5 million. And for the 504, the amounts, the length is lower. Okay, it's up to 25 years, depending on the loan purpose. For example, it's 25 years for commercial real estate and 10 years for machinery or equipment. Number 7, folks, we have Bank of America. Our score 8.5 over 10. For Bank of America, they want you to have at least 12 months in business and a strong MPR with the bank, branch application only. Okay. And what we love with Bank of America is that they are generous. Their loans are very generous. Okay. You have business advantage credit line, so you can use whenever funds are needed. You have competitive rates, no collateral required, and monthly payments are based on your balance. You also have the business advantage term loan. Okay. You can receive funds as a one-time lump sum. You have competitive interest rates, no collateral required again, and we love the fact that you are paying fixed payments over the life of the loan. Okay, and you also have the business advantage auto loan. So here you have a vehicle financing that actually can go all the way to $1 million. Yeah, we have seen that. And not for vehicle, but for machinery and equipment. But for vehicles, they could finance up to $100,000. So it goes from $10,000 to $100,000, and the loan term 48 to 72 months. So this is really good. And yes, so Bank of America 7.5 over 10. Number 6, folks, we have here TD Bank. Our score 8.5 over 10. And TD Bank, you need to have at least 6 months in business and a strong multi-product relationship with the bank, branch or phone application only. Okay, so you can't do the application online. And with TD Bank, you have small business loans and lines of credit. You have lines of credit that allows you to actually access cash for frequent expenses that can be paid off quickly, like inventory or payroll. This is really good. And you have the ability to pay down and reuse the line of credit. And if you're ready to apply under $100,000, you can apply online. Okay, but above that, you have to go to a branch, or you have to do it on the phone. Okay, and so besides lines of credit, you also have loans. You can pay off a purchase over time, like a used vehicle or equipment or another business. Okay, with the TD small business loan, you will get flexible terms from 1 to 5 years, one-time disbursement of funds. Okay, and again, the process is similar. If you want to apply for a loan amount that is under 100,000, you can do it online. If you want more than that, you have to do it offline. Okay, and they also offer commercial real estate loans and mortgages. Okay, so this is really good. Number 5, folks, we have Capital One. Our score 9 over 10. With Capital One, they want you to be at least 9 months in business and have a strong MPR with the bank, branch or phone application only. So with Capital One, you have real estate term loans that go all the way to $5 million for purchasing, refinance, or improving property. Okay, with fixed payments and term length up to 20 years. You have lines of credit that allow you to improve cash flow for your daily operations. You can bridge the gap between your goals and the cash flow required to achieve them. Here, the line amount starts from $10,000 and can go all the way to $1 million. You also have SBA loans. So this is really good. So if you're looking for, you want to process, or you want to apply for an SBA 504 or an SBA 7A loan, this is really good. The only thing we don't like with Capital One is that they do not offer, as of the date of this show, a business term loan. They might actually offer it to you, but you need to talk to a representative first. Okay, but it's not available on their website. It's something that they can customize to you if you have the right relationship with the bank. Number 4, folks, we have here Truist Bank. Our score 9 over 10. And with Truist, they want you to have at least 6 months in business and a strong MPR with the bank, branch or phone application only. Okay, so with Truist, you have a constellation of funding programs. You have small business loans and lines of credit. Okay, you have for example, you have a small business loan. You have up to $100,000 in loan amounts, up to 60 months in terms of terms. You have low fixed rates. We love that. And the process works in a very simple way. You apply for a specific loan amount. They offer loans secured by additional collateral types through their branch network. You can choose the length of your loan. You can make scheduled monthly payments of principal and interest. Okay, and you can even track your balance online. So the loans are really good if you want to make a one-time purchase, you want to fund a specific project or initiative, you want to consolidate debt, or you want to lock in a better interest rate by refinancing. Okay, and so there are a few options that you can. There are more options beyond that. If you can actually contact the branch to have more information, because if you have, let's say you want. The cool thing about Trust is that they will customize your funding program based on your needs. This is what it is, okay? And again, Truist, as you know, was formed as a merger from BB&T and SunTrust. So if you're part of those legacy companies, the customer service, the process is similar. Number 3, folks, we have Fifth Third Bank. Our score 9.5 over 10. With Fifth Third, you need to have at least 9 months in business and a strong NPR with the bank. Branch application only. Okay. One thing I want to say here is that they offer unsecured lines of credit. So you have line amounts from $10,000 to $100,000. No collateral requirements. Those are unsecured. Okay. And with term loans, you have fixed and variable interest rates. You can actually use the loan to do a lot of things. And what we love here is that with Fifth Third Bank, they also have a strong SBA financing department. Okay, you can use an SBA loan for their SBA loan from Fifth Third Bank for commercial real estate purchases, acquisition or expansion, construction, refinancing, working capital, equipment, machinery, and furniture, even exporting. Okay, and the bottom line here is that, please, if you want to have more information about Fifth Third Bank, their business loans, their business lines of credit, their commercial real estate loan, you want to contact a representative. They will talk to you. They have a business line at 1-877-534-2264. 1-877-534-2264. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show, folks. We are still having a conversation about the top 10 easy business loans for a new business from big national banks. Number 2, folks, we have PNC. Our score 9.5 over 10. And with PNC, you need to have at least 5 months in business and a strong NPR with the bank. Branch, phone, and online application is possible. This is really good. You have flexibility here, right? So with PNC, you have small business loan amounts from $20,000 to $100,000, no collateral required, and terms from 2 to 5 years. Okay, and your monthly payments are automatically deducted from your business checking accounts, your PNC business checking accounts. And they also have a secured small business loan. So here you have loan amounts from $100,000 to $3 million. Okay, and again, you are securing actually the loan with business assets. They also offer small business commercial real estate loan amounts from $100,000 to $3 million. Okay, and again, and you also have the small business vehicle finance loan loan amounts from $10,000 to $250,000. Okay, so the bottom line is, when you were thinking about PNC, you have a variety of loan programs for your new business. Okay, it's just all about, even though you can apply online if you have an account with them, because you need to have an account with them before applying online. Even if you can apply online, it's always better, based on our research, to have to schedule an appointment with a rep and explain everything before applying. Number 1, folks, the best of the best in our review when it comes to the top 10 easy business loans for a new business from big national banks, U.S. Bank. Our score 10 over 10. And here the conditions are at least 6 months in business and a strong NPR with the bank. Branch or phone application only. So what we love with the U.S. Bank is that you have a constellation of programs. You have U.S. Bank quick loans, so up to $250,000, fixed interest rates, business term loan, conventional financing up to $1 million secured by business assets, fixed interest rates. You have commercial real estate loan, so you have owner occupied or investment property up to $10 million, amortizations up to 25 years, variable or fixed rates. You have small business administration loans up to $12.375 million. Equipment financing up to $500,000. You can finance up to 125%, 125% with soft cost, multiple pieces of equipment on one contract. This is really good, okay? And one thing we love is that with the U.S. bank loans, you have a one-time payout of funds. Interest rates are typically lower than a line of credit. Interest is paid in full. Interest is paid on full amounts. Repayment is fixed, okay? And so this is really good. So U.S. Bank, 10 over 10. One thing I want to say in general, folks, when we talk about easy business loans from big national banks, you need to understand that banks are usually risk averse, right? So they want you to have some operational history under your belt before approving you. However, the 10 players I have mentioned in today's conversation, they are really, really, really flexible, as long as you have the right relationship with them. Okay, please remember that when we talk about business loans, there are some requirements that you need to pay attention to. So they want you to have time in business, your personal credit score, your business credit score, your annual business revenue and profits. This is important for them because you're going to need money to repay the loan. They might ask you for bank statements. This is important. They just want to make sure that you have the level of liquidity that you claim you have on your application. They might ask to see the lenders, banks, big banks might want to see your personal and business tax returns. They will want you to document the loan purpose. You're going to have to talk about the desired loan amounts. This is important because, you need to tell them why you need the loan in the first place. And please be careful and truthful here, okay? It's not about just trying to trick the banks. No, by giving them politically correct, quote unquote, politically correct reasons. No, you got to tell the truth. Do you need the money to expand? Do you need the money to fight a competitor? Do you need the money to initiate an aggressive marketing campaign? Say it. And they will want to have a clear idea about your industry. Your industry is really important because your industry will impact what we call the macros in your industry, the macro, if you will. Okay, the macro environment. In other words, are you in a thriving industry or are you in a declining one? And they will want to know the business type. Okay, this is important. Banks will actually work with you if you have an LLC, LLP, S Corp, or C Corp. I'm not saying that you cannot get a business loan with a sole proprietorship. You can get that, but the amounts will be limited unless you have a strong financial history on the personal side. Because if you have a sole proprietorship, there is no divorce between your personal affairs and your business affairs. Those two are linked together, and we don't want that because you want to cover your ass. You want to preserve your assets. Okay, so you really want to preserve that, and the bank might also want to see business licenses and permits. This is important. And there are other requirements that I want to mention here that if you want to get an easy loan, if you want to get a loan easily from a bank, you want to have an EIN. Okay, an EIN is basically, first of all, you are going to need an EIN to open a business bank account, which you need in the first place. So an EIN stands for an employer identification number. Okay, in some cases they might ask you for proof of collateral. As I was telling you, for instance, PNC has a secured secured business loans. So they might want to see the collateral you have. So a collateral can be anything, can be any business assets, can be property, it can be inventory, it can be accounts receivable. It must be an asset. Okay, and banks may want to see your balance sheet, your company's balance sheet. So it's important for them to see exactly, basically, your assets, your liabilities, and your net worth. And in some cases, they might want to have a copy of your commercial lease. Okay. And most important also is the disclosure of other debts, because banks are risk averse. I've said this, and they want to be sure that they are in good position. Should your company file for bankruptcy, they're in good position to recover their debt. It's all about that. Okay. And they might ask you for an accounts payable and accounts receivable agent schedule. Okay. They might ask you for ownership and affiliation, so they want to have a clear idea of who is behind the business. And in some cases, they might ask for legal contracts and agreements. Now, if you're lucky, Your bank might ask you only 10 items. Especially if you are asking for a small amount, that's fine. But if you are asking for $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, then you understand that the due diligence process will be more extensive, and that makes sense. Okay, and they will ask you all the documents here, and please do not ghost them. You want to provide documents as soon as possible. Before closing today's conversation, please check out this loan evaluation approach video. We have a strong methodology on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and reviewing loans, especially business loans. Check this out. All right, folks, I want to quickly recap here. Here are the top 10 easy business loans for new business from big national banks. Number 1, US Bank 10/10. Number 2, PNC 9.5/10. Number 3, Fifth Third Bank 9.5/10. Number 4, we have Truist Bank 9/10. Number 5, we have Capital One 9/10. Number 6, we have TD Bank 8.5/10. Number 7, we have Bank of America's 8.5/10. Number 8, Wells Fargo, 8/10. Number 9, Citibank, 8/10. Number 10, Chase, 7.5/10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.